Hey, what's going on, guys? This is XS Team Nocturnal again, here to show you the latest Blackend. This is r260. It's March 12th, 2012. Just a little summary of what's going on here. The latest nightlies have had a lot of issues with random reboots, extreme lag, phone force closes when you end a call, a lot of issues. So what I did was actually redid the core of the ROM tonight. Well, this weekend I did. Redid the whole core. Updated a lot of apps. And removed a bunch of junk. I removed the 4th Roman for now, just because I'm trying to figure out what the phone issue was with a force close after you end the call. So I'm going to go ahead and redo that later on. But for now it's not in there, so that's all, that's gone and it's fixed. So you can make a phone call, end a call, no issues there. No lag when you're dialing, no lag when you're answering, no lag when you're trying to make the call. Another thing I did was I updated the Google Market with the new one that's out, which is the Play Store or Google Play. It has 2 names on there. One says Google Play, one says Play Store. Okay, so you pick, I don't know. So I updated that, so we got down here now. Mainly it's the core. Redid the core, so it's whole lot faster now. It's not, it's not like it was on the other nightlies. This is actually really stable. I'm gonna play it for a few days, and if it all goes well, this will be the next RLS. But it will get a new design to it. It won't look like this. It'll look a whole lot better. It won't be crazy theme, nothing like that. It's going to still look like Blackend, but it's going to have a little twist to it. So let's get to the install. If you are down this ROM for the first time, what you want to do, back up what you have. If you have Titanium Backup, or whatever you use to back up your apps, go ahead and do that now. You can open Titanium Backup there. I go batch. Then what you want to do is you want to go down to backup. You can do, what I always do is back up all new apps and new app versions. If I like did an update or over time, something was updated, that way they're updated. But right now I had nothing there because they've been updated. And then I do redo backup for modified data. What that does is, if say you got a Facebook app in there or Twitter or something. You know how when you restore it, it'll restore to the day you backed it up. What this does, update the data. So when you update your data, it'll restore to right now. So when you restore it after you install your ROM, wherever you're flashing, it will restore your app to when you last backed up, which is now. So go ahead and run that. It's pretty quick. Data, all it does is back up the data, don't back up the app itself. So that's always good. Maps is pretty big. Well, actually, it might back up the app too. As you have I don't have all my apps installed, but I have quite a few on here. Alright. Another thing, slides remove. That was a little buggy on the previous builds, mainly because of the core of the ROM. Now it's a whole lot faster. Now it's a whole lot smoother. It's not as jumpy, which is good. So you just do that and it's gone. It's not like 4 or 5 times and it takes forever to come back. All right, so with everything backed up. Oh yeah, text messages. You also back these up. What you can do is hit menu, hit backup SMS, name it to where you want to name it, and hit OK, and boom, you're backed up. I already did mine, so I have to do that. I guess skip that step. So let's go ahead and reboot to recovery. Alright, now we're in recovery. Now what you want to do here, if you're coming from another ROM, not a nightly from me, but say something else, from XDA or your own personal ROM, or if you're still stock. What you always want to do is do an Android, which basically what it does is back up your whole system. It could back up, your system data, your boot partitions, your recovery partitions, your cache, your WiMAX. Always do WiMAX backups, especially if you just got the phone, or if your WiMAX is still working and you haven't done one yet. I recommend you do one WiMAX backup by itself and save it on the computer. Because if you lose your keys or something happens down the road, you can restore that image and you'll be fine. But yeah, this backs up the whole phone. I don't do it because I flash a whole lot and I don't need it. Unless I'm like, I don't know, I like to ROM or something like that. So let me go to the main menu. After you do the backup, you go down to advanced menu. And you can go down to format menu. And you're going to format your system. Okay, that's done. Then you do your data. Okay, and you do your cache. Do not wipe your SD card. I've done it so many times. When I'm in a hurry, I'll just start wiping everything and boom, hit the SD card and I'm screwed. Especially if I'm not home. I've done it when I'm on the road. Whew, believe me, that's a headache. SDXT, you don't have to do that. What that is if you partition your SD card, which if you have an EVO 3, you do not have to do it, but if you did, you would format that. Basically all it is a partition for your data apps. So if you use like Link to SD or A2SD, you would have that set up. If you don't use that, don't worry about it, you can skip it. But that's mostly for like the back in the EVO 4G days when you have a small phone, small system on there. So when that's done, go out to the main menu again. Go under install zip. Okay. Here, wipe your cache and delete cache. You already wiped the cache once, but we didn't know what to delete, so we're gonna do that now. Alright, so that's all done. Then you're gonna choose your zip, which will be whatever ROM you downloaded, which I have Blackend r260. So my ROM, like I always say, they do wipe and optimize your partitions with ext4 format, data and system. So you don't even have to wipe your system or data because the ROM does it for you. I always say do it anyway, just to be safe. So go ahead and let that install. I have reboot after successful flash already checked. So once this finished installing, it's going to reboot the phone for me. So I don't got to sit here, hitting on more stuff. So go ahead and hit flash zips now, and let it do its thing. Alright guys, I actually booted up. You can see we got data, 3G, and all that good stuff there. So let's go ahead and get her set up. Sorry about that. Just getting over a cold. I'm going to skip my Google for now instead of later today. Yeah, no, I still gotta fix that wallpaper from going back to that stuff. I'll do it eventually, just been lazy. So there you go. There's your ROM, freshly flashed. Everything's there. You get your 3G. You got your Wi-Fi, you get your 4G. Just go ahead and turn that stuff on. You got your Bluetooth, your hotspot. It all works. So we turn all that stuff on right now. As you can see, hotspot's on and working. Wi-Fi. Well, okay, yeah, it's off because hotspot's on. Alright, so Wi-Fi's turned on now. There's your Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and connect to that real quick. Okay. And you can see the 4G antenna is also on. Of course, you know, there's no 4G where I live, so I can't really show you nothing. But I can scan. See, it says 4G antenna is on, disconnected though. Signal strength, let's see, provider. That's going to show up there, I'm not connected to it. USB tether works. Bluetooth is on. You see the icon right there? It's a little small, but it's on the very top there, see? Alright. So that's it. Of course, like always, you got nocturnal tweaks. You already know how that works though, but I'll just go through it right now real quick. Quick settings. You could change what's on the menu. Say you don't want to, I don't know, you don't want to have nothing on there. Just check all the ones you want, you don't want to see. Like that, boom. And when you go to quick settings, it's small, see? So, you can change what you want to view on here, what you don't want to view. Okay, and they're back again, see? Lock screen settings. You got a lock screen style. You got HTC lock screen, which is the one with the ring that actually, you know, you just saw. Android is the one that slides back and forth. Honeycomb, which is a little circle, you know, it's like honeycomb has. Volume keys wake screen. If you check this, when you hit your volume button, it's gonna wake your screen up. It's like you hit your power button, but default's off, so it won't do that. You get your clock options. You can hide the clock. You can center the clock, show the clock. Then you got the battery options, signals, sans, miscellaneous, CRT, overscroll, and etc. Alright, about the phone. There you go. Software information. As you can see, it's still, let's see here. There you go. There's your software information. It's r260. It's got a nice stable kernel. All that good stuff. It's not the latest OTA, it will be eventually, just not right now. Don't need it. I already did everything Sprint did. I already removed the CIQ. I tweaked the hell out of it. I don't see the advantage of me updating to something that has everything I already did, and then with no kernel support. You know, so I'll keep this until we get some kernels out first. Voicemail works just fine. I use it all the time. And that's it. You got Beats audio in here. Which is right there. See, Beats audio. Then you have the equalizer for the headphones, which I don't have plugged in at the moment. I'll show you the equalizer real quick. Plug it to the headphones. There's your EQ, your custom EQ. which all works just fine. So there you go. This is Access with Team Nocturnal. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not registered on the website, go ahead and hit us up. team-nocturnal.com.